bright and a better future. Alright, first rates Thursday morning, and you got to start with the Nifty Sensex, and then we'll quickly move on to TCS and other IT companies to understand that how TCS has opened and what kind of rub-off effect it's happening on rest of the sector. TCS, boy, it is a 100 rupee surge for TCS, and this is on back of the kind of outperformance TCS has exhibited this entire week post the outperformance. Now bear in mind that it's a 10 lakh crore company. 10 lakh crore is not a mean feat after the recent run-up if the stock really opens like this. HCL Tech, it's catching up. Wipro has announced that they would consider a buyback. Will we hear from other companies? That's what markets are thinking, because TCS after a gap up start seems to be surging even higher. Wipro after a gap up start even is surging higher. So the first draw on expected lines, it clearly belongs to IT, and that to large cap IT, which is making the Nifty look good, because the Nifty today frankly is not getting a lot of support from banks once again, and it is not getting a lot of support again from Reliance today. So the markets today are solely flying or rising largely because of IT. The index itself is up 3%. Now the reason why IT is important, like I said, for a change now you can talk about a sector which is showing signs of leadership, which is non-pharma or non-specialty chemical, and for a change markets dependence on Reliance could really get reduced. There sees, look at the surge in TCS, 128 rupees higher for TCS. I think TCS in this week itself or in this month itself could have easily clocked 12-13% gains.
It's all IT. I'm just looking at the top 5 movers within the F&O universe. Wipro right on top after it announced the buyback. And, interestingly, while we were covering TCS's earnings, came the announcement for Wipro that they're going to be mulling a buyback as well. So 4% higher on Wipro futures right now. HCL Technologies comes a close second with a 3.25% gain. Infosys is up 2.9%, TCS is up 2.5%, and outside of IT, you've got Bandhan Bank after the Q2 update indicating strong loans and advances. Bandhan Bank as well is going very strong this morning, Nikunj. It's a 4% climb up that you're seeing on Bandhan Bank. Reliance, after doing the heavy lifting yesterday of 2% after that RDR check came in for Reliance Retail Ventures, that's pausing a little bit, 0.4%, but that's okay. The gas names, they're still under pressure. MGL is down about 0.6%. You've got GAIL, which is in the red. And besides that, there's a Lupin, which is down 1.25%. But yes, it's advantage winners today. They are the ones which are taking leadership, and a strong one at that. Besides IT, I can also spot some green coming in for Tata Motors. ICICI Bank is holding up 1%. Maruti is looking good. HDFC Life is up of almost about 1%. Axis, SBI are also seeing spots of green, as is Tata Steel. But the one resounding victory, that's, totally tilted in favor of the techs today. They're the ones doing the heavy lifting. Guess what? The Nifty futures now closing in on 11,850, and the Sensex, Nikunj, has already hit the 40,000 mark. 40,256 now on my screens.
Which means we've almost gone to the pre-COVID levels. Yes, I'll say it again, we've almost gone to the pre-COVID levels. I'd like to point out HaroCare, which also is on a tear. When they came out with their mid-quarter review, the stock was up 20% yesterday, 10% I think on Tuesday, another 7% today. That makes it 25-30% in a matter, 30-35% in a matter of just 3 trading sessions.